Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. This video we're going to talk about the best girl in My Hero Academia. And she's probably the most important girl. She kind of has a crush on, the main character, Deku. It's Uraraka. Yes, she's my favorite character, female in My Hero. I do really like Toga, and Momo is pretty good too. And I just like Uraraka's personality. I think it's a very she's like a bubbly, cool girl, but she can also be kind of badass, and how she figured out what her flaws were and she went and tried to fix them by learning how to fight. Because every hero needs to learn how to fight, of course. Now let's talk about her quirk. Her quirk is she can change gravity. She can make things float. She can make herself float. She can make people float, but she gets motion sickness if she does float, which is fine. That's a weird drawback for a quirk, but it's better than getting a tummy ache, or your stomach exploding. Yeah, she did do the practical thing with him, where they fought one of the heroes, and they were a villain. They fought the person in the spacesuit. And then he made her confess that she had a crush on Deku. And she aspires to be like him because, he leaps into action and wants to be a hero for morally good reasons. She wants to be a hero to help her family, which is all right, too. I mean, if that's your reason for doing something, that's fine. She loves her family so much. She wants to give them a good life. She wants to help them in any way possible, and if that's what she wants to do, that's what she wants to do. That's not a terrible thing to do. It's kind of nice that that's what she wants to do, that she wants to help her family so bad, and she wants to give them the life that she thinks they deserve. That's respectable. Not everybody wants to be a hero for the same reasons. Not everybody wants to be a hero because they admire All Might. And also, let's be real, her fight against Bakugo was pretty good. No one went into that fight thinking she was going to do anything. And she went into that fight, and she did stuff. She made Bakugo respect her. But I think Bakugo was going to respect anybody, but he really made her respect him. And that wasn't actually what Deku's plan was. I don't think. That was she didn't use any, that was all her. And I don't think people give her the credit for that she came up with that plan. That was her. She didn't need help from anybody to figure out how to do stuff to Bakugo. And that's admirable. And it's so cool that she came up with that plan. She didn't use anyone else to come up with that plan. And also her interactions with every other character in the class are pretty everyone seems to get along with her. Everyone seems to like her, and she seems to work well with everybody, which I don't think could be said about everybody in the class. I don't think Mineta gets along with everybody. I don't think he gets along with half the class for very specific reasons, but and her, I like her. She seems to have style and stuff. I don't think her costume was the way she wanted it. I think she even said that. I think she said she didn't want it super tight, but it is. And she's got the boots. I'm pretty sure the boots are for an actual reason, the reason they look like that, but I don't know that for sure. And she's got the mask thing to help with her motion sickness, because she gets sick and nauseous and stuff. And she's got to find cool ways to use her power. Her power is pretty good. She was originally supposed to have what Mount Lady has, where she had a growing quirk, she grew, and I think that would have probably been better than gravity. But also there's a girl in class 1B who has a giantification quirk. The lady who gets big hands, I don't know. That would have been cool, though. It would have been different. I don't know how they would have won the Bakugo and Tenya versus Midoriya and Uraraka little fight thing. If she did that instead. Because they won because she hugged the bomb. And Deku used his power. I don't know, Tenya was the only one who was actually thinking in that fight. Because if that was an actual, like, nuke or whatever, it would have exploded. And Momo, I really like Momo too, but like the thing with Momo is like she's smart and like I feel like she has everything going for her besides the one time she had bad confidence because she got destroyed by a guy with a fucking ridiculously overpowered quirk. Even though she could have probably beat the guy if she knew the weakness because she could just flash a flashlight at him, you know. But she didn't know that. She was trying to actually fight him and she got fucked by him. Like he destroyed her, you know. But that wasn't really her fight. And she didn't look very good in that fight. Momo didn't. And Uraraka looked really good in her fight against Bakugo, even though she lost. And, you know, Bakugo doesn't always respect everybody, and she respects Uraraka, which makes everyone think, oh, they're going to get... I don't think that's going to happen, but, you know. And she also always fights that one girl from the League of Villains. My mind's blanking right now. She always fights him or her. And, like, she's like, oh, she's so cute. I can... Like, the first time they met, they're fighting in the forest. And she's like, oh, I can smell that you're in love with somebody. And it, like, always, like, makes her flustered and stuff. It's like, why don't you just admit it? Like, everyone already kind of fucking knows that you're in love with Deku. That's who you like. Like, that is the man you want to be with. Like, but she doesn't want to admit it, which is fine, I guess. You know, high school stuff. And she was the first one to see Deku when, like, Shigaraki was there. And Shigaraki could have easily killed Deku and the story would have been over. Like, just imagine that's how it ended. They went to the mall and Shigaraki put his fingers on his neck. And, you know, that would have been the end of my hero. Like, 100%. I mean, Deku could have punched him, but, like, he would have got his finger off. He would have decayed. I think he would have had a couple seconds. Now, if it was Shigaraki now, yeah, it would have been fucking over in, like, 2 seconds. But Shigaraki back then, I think Deku, it would have hurt. I think Deku would have punched him a couple of times and he would have let go. So I don't know how that really would have went. But, you know, I think her admirations to be a hero have changed, though, since being around Deku. Like, I don't think it's all about the money. I think she actually wants to save people and stuff. I think she originally went in for the money. But, like, she's wanting to improve. She's wanting to get better. She's wanting to do all this stuff. Train harder because, like, she sees the growth of her friends. And that makes her want to become better and stronger and more adept to be a hero and try and harder and, you know, all that's grandest dreams and stuff. Because she sees these people in her class who, you know, are trying their hardest, are working day and night or working out or doing all this extra stuff to become great heroes. She sees that and she's like, wow, I gotta at least live up to these guys. Like, I gotta try to do my best. I can't be outshined. Well, she's gonna obviously be outshined, but, like, you know, she gotta at least try to be on their level. And it's quite endearing to see that. Because, like, most shonen females, I think, aren't very good. She's, like, the main female, and usually they're not very good. And I think she's one of the better ones. One of the more interesting ones. And, like, she's actually doing stuff. I don't think the writer's the best at writing females. Like, I think the pink chick is terrible. Pinky, I think that's her hero name. I think she's terrible. But Earphone Jack chick, I think she's terrible. I think the plant chick, the really religious plant girl in class, the other class, is interesting, but, you know, she's too hard to draw, so she got put in that class. Momo's interesting. Like, there are interesting females. Toga, that's her name. Toga's interesting, too. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.